come back here.
You need to bring her in, do you?
You'll do just as you're told, young lady.
Or not.
Lower away now, Albie.
Careful, love!
How many times have I told that girl?
I'm not doing it, Ma.
I'm not saying you should, but you know you don't.
I'm a wherryman. I'm staying here.
You need to talk to him, not yell and run off.
Well, he needs to talk to Mrs. Hardyman. No way am I working for her as a lady's maid.
She'll be relieved.
Shut up.
Imagine you serving some posh dinner. You spill it all over her fancy French.
Shut up.
Hi, Vic. You coming down to Lawrence to see Ugly with the cruiser?
Yeah, I heard that's going to be the most amazing boat ever. He's going to put a 10-foot bowsprit on it. 10 foot!
And 1,000 square foot of sail.
Got to go to Bob's first, though. Need to get the main block looked at.
Victoria,
Busy, Dad.
this is important. You need a decent position.
I'm a wherryman.
And what man's going to marry a woman on a wherry?
Finn will marry me, won't you, Finn?
What?
Well, of course.
What, marry him? Marry that troller's son?
She's just riling you.
What, Finley MacLeod?
They're just friends, don't be ridiculous.
Friends, all the other one.
Quiet, Albie.
She'd end up as a herring gal. I need to see her settled, a decent position, a man with prospects. No man wants to marry a wherryman's daughter.
Duh.
What?
I should never have raised her on this wherry.
Duh.
What?
I was raised on this wherry.
Ah, right, yeah, but you were raised proper by your Marlowe.
So I've raised her badly, have I?
Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
So when you married me, a wherryman's daughter, you were settling for second best, were you?
No, I didn't mean that.
I wasn't a decent enough woman.
No.
You mean yes, duh.
Yes. No.
Whatever possessed you to try and get Victoria a job as a lady's maid?
Well, I don't know. I was just talking to Mrs. Hardyman, and she said her maid had left to get married, so I thought, grab the opportunity for our Vic.
And she said yes?
Yeah.
She knows Victoria.
Yeah, she suggested I run it past you first.
I imagine she did.
What?
Never mind. We've got to get down to the Clarence. Albert?
Yeah, well,
Weather's set fair for the next few days.
You reckon?
I do.
Where are you off to?
I'm going to see a man about a dog. Now, don't you worry, I'll be back before tide turn. You mind your ma now, you hear?
Bob, about missus?
He's out back, Joe, varnishing.
What you got there, then?
New fenders. 12 of these do for old Jonesy. He ain't got time given as he's hobnobbing with the gentry now.
Yeah, it's old Kate that he's skipping for, isn't it?
Yeah, good money too. And a share of prizes.
Yeah, you'll sail a boat right enough.
All right enough.
That's rocks on the weekend, isn't it? 100 guineas?
Yep. Are you all right there, young Victoria?
Hey, Mrs. Bob. I need new sheaves and a pin for the main halyard block.
Sheaves, eh? Well, best you buy a new block altogether. What's your dad
No,
say?
thanks, Bob. I can fix it myself. Just the sheaves and a pin, please. 6-inch pin, bronze, and chamfered sheaves, hardwood. Here, you got any Iroko ones?
That's me, a Roko, is it? Oh, happen I may. Are you sure about that, though? Got a new mild steel main block here, 5 shilling.
5 shilling for mild steel? You must think I were born yesterday. Just the sheaves and a pin. And here's a bob for the lot. Take it or leave it. Barnes said he had some spare bits I could have if you don't want my coin.
All right. Go, you take after your old da, you do, don't you?
Here it goes, sheaves. Plus, girl, you need to keep them well greased.
And why is that then, Joe?
Drop the salt water on, here it go. That'll seize up as tight as a virgin's spatcher.
Did you know, Finn? When Lord Nelson took over HMS Agamemnon in 1793, he replaced every sheave in the running rigging with Iroko.
Is that right?
He saved his grease for Lady Hamilton, not that she needed it.
Filthy little...
Oh, sling your hook, Joe.
Vic?
What?
That was a bit hard, wasn't it?
I tell you, Finn, I get sick of these old boys looking down on me, thinking I know nothing, because I'm a girl.
He don't mean nothing.
Don't he?
Anyway, you know, I can't see you working as a lady's maid.
Why is that funny?
Well, you know, you.
What?
Well, you're not exactly a lady, are you?
I could be a lady if I wanted, Finn, but I don't. Right?
All right.
I'm a wherryman.
But Albert will get the wherry, won't he?
Albert don't know a sheep from a halyard.
Yeah, but he's the man. I mean, you could always work as his mate.
Albert's mate?
Anyway, at least your parents are looking out for you. At least they've got something to leave you.
Yeah, I suppose. Sorry. It's just that Joe really gets on my wick. Hey, how about me and you?
What?
You could be my mate.
You and me?
Yeah, we could run the wherry.
The wherry?
Yes, the wherry. What did you think I meant?
Nothing.
Not bad, Broadsman. Now you're getting all that seafaring out your system. Then you'd be a man of prospects and you could marry a lady's maid.
Yeah, maybe.
2 main sheave, a rogo block, someone 6-inch bronze pin. Cash or account?
Count, please, Bob.
That all right, Stan?
I noticed the main block needed looking at, Dad.
I'm just here myself to sort that.
Oh, I can let you do it.
No, lass, that's a fair price and Bob's stuff is good. On account, please, miss.
Will do, Stan.
Right, best you go get it fed then.
All right, Dad. I'll have to see that cruiser another time.
Sure.
See you soon?
Yeah.
You reckon there can be much work on them now?
With the weather's fair, there'll be plenty more to move, and it's up to Maggie.
Mrs. Stannard?
Oh, Mrs. Hardiman.
Could I have a word? Jenny, Stan had a chat with me the other day.
Yeah, I'll have a chat with him today. Don't worry, you're off the hook.
You mean Victoria's changed her mind?
Oh, Vic didn't know anything about it.
I did wonder.
Stan just got a daft idea in his head.
Your Vic's not exactly cut out for service. I mean, I'm sure she would have tried hard, but she's,
Spirited?
yes, let's call it that. I'll leave you to it, Jenny. Thank you.
Oh, you're right there, Jenny Bell.
That's me, Jack. No, I'm Jenny Stannard now. I've been married these 20 years.
You'll always be Jenny Bell to me. Knew your old man better part of 40 years. Finest wherryman to ever push a quant was old Tom Bell.
Well, that's me and Stan running the perseverance now, as well you know.
Right enough, Jenny, right enough.
No, let us through. We've got to speak to Maggie.
She ain't got much on. Turn me away flat.
Oh, well, we'll see.
She's got the whole trade sewn up tight, Jenny. Sewn up tight as a drum.
Hello, Jenny. Where's Toby? Drinking with the competition?
You know Stan, Maggie. Never miss a chance for an ale.
Well, I've not much work on, but there's a couple for you. I hear the railway men are in town.
Yeah.
Word is they're going to build a track clear to Yarmouth. Well, now I've got 120 rolls of cloth for Yarmouth, please, from Newmill's Yard, and 20 ton of coal waiting to come back from Foundry Bridge.
Thanks, Maggie. Now, if we could just talk...
I'll talk to Toby about the money when you're back.
Yes, but if
When
we...
you get back, Jenny.
Of course. Thanks, Maggie.
Boy, what was all that about?
Just business.
She should give us something up
It's
front.
business, leave it.
And why does she call him Toby all the time?
Oh, it's a long story. This is given name, Toby Stannard.
But he's always been Stan. Stan's standard. It stands to reason.
Just leave it!
Alright, I'm sorry. Where is he anyway?
2 hours till tide turn. One guess.
How's that main block coming along?
Yep, all fixed up, Dad.
You got anything, Jenny?
Ah, God bless you, stink of beer.
Well, I've been at the pub, haven't I?
Well, while you was boozing away our profits, we got cloth up to Yarmo and coal back. holds clean and dry anyway.
Oh, that's a good one.
Lucky one of us is getting in some work anyway.
Right enough.
Back Friday, you reckon?
I reckon. Nice work, gal.
Friday, that's pushing it.
Oh, you're mine, old gal. She's been a wherryman all her life.
Born and raised on this wherry I was, when your dad was just the apprentice. Should have rightfully been the skipper myself.
Oh, you are in all the wet name. Anyway, I've been aboard 3 years before we were married.
Oh, not that you did any work, mind.
Oh, blast me! I was working 18-hour days back then. Your old man, he was a right old slave driver. That's how I understand it so well.
Oh, hush your mouth, Toby Standard.
She was the best mate that any skipper could have wanted.
Oh, Albert, raise the sail. Vic, on the bow line. Let him go aft. Voice
say, you chaps, my chum is going to take a photograph of your lovely barge.
That's not a barge, that's a wherry.
Oh, a wherry. Humble apologies. A craft, I think, specific to the Broads, yeah?
Very specific, sir. Although we do take it to sea on occasion for sport, you know.
Do you? I say, is that Keats you're reading there?
Yes, sir. The odes and other poems.
And you're a haulier on this vessel?
A Holio, very good. Yeah, I work the craft for my family.
You read Keats? Extraordinary.
If your friend wants a photograph, it's sixpence for the Poor and Distress Fund.
Ah, yes, of course. Well, I'm afraid, PH, you're going to have to shell out for this young lady.
Oh, I say, Charles, could you see to it? I don't have any coin on me.
Oh, very well. Let me see now. Yes, here you go. Sixpence, my dear, and many thanks.
Excuse me, sir, but do you read Keats?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I studied the Romantics at Cambridge.
I like him very much, sir, but do you think I could ask you something about it?
Please do.
Do you think I should read the Odyssey, sir? Do you think it would help my appreciation?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's a vital reference point, as are so many of the classics. You should do so.
All done. Thank you so much.
Splendid. Well, shall we get the carriage back into Norwich?
Oh, very happy to, Charles.
Well, good day to you, young lady.
Do you know if you're staying long in Norfolk, sir?
Oh, well, yes, indeed I am. I'm working for my uncle, surveying for the track building, you know.
You're a railwayman?
Yeah, I am. Yes, indeed.
Take a sixpence back, sir. You don't need no help from the likes of you.
I say.
I'm so sorry, sir. It's just the railway's a bit of a sore issue amongst the wherrymen. We think it's going to eat into our livelihood.
Yes, well, I could see that would be a bit of a worry. Well, I'm sorry if I upset your friend.
My sister, sir.
Oh, well, no hard feelings, eh? Listen, you might try Endymion. The thing of beauty is a joy forever, eh?
The thing of beauty is a joy forever. Endymion. Yeah, I will.
And it all has to be on Yarmouth Quay for the tide turns Saturday.
Okay, I can get her up there tomorrow. There's heavy weather coming in from the east, so the sooner the better.
Well, I'll get the severance on it. Maybe I'll be early. The early bird catches the worm, eh, Jack? Don't forget the little bonus.
Right you are, Maggie.
Maggie? Blackman?
Jim, pleasant trip, I hope.
Good and thanks, Maggie. They're unloading the coal at Foundry Bridge.
Where's Toby?
He's unloading.
I need to see him, Jenny.
Well, if you could see your way clear to...
I don't think so, Jenny. I do have another little job for you, but I need to see Toby first. Just send him over.
As you like.
Good girl. And as soon as you like.
Oh, Mrs. Stannard.
Hello, Finn. How are you?
Fine, thank you, Mrs. S. So, think about.
She's unloading at Foundry Bridge. I'm just heading back there myself.
Mind if I keep you company then?
Not at all. We can have a chat. What are you doing for work?
Bits and pieces. I crewed old Jack a couple of weeks ago when Billy was taken poorly.
Is that it?
Get by.
What about Lackland?
My brother works for Maggie. You know that, Mrs. S.
Doesn't she want you as well?
Well, it's not the kind of work I'm interested in.
So what was the future, Finn?
The future? Well, I've been thinking about going back on the herring boats. Don't really want to, but there's not much else about, is there?
That's a real hard life.
Yeah. Dangerous too, what with me down.
Yeah.
I'm in miles old before a time with the guys.
Morning, are you still up?
She were here a bit ago, Albio's son. I think she left with that herring boy. What's his name?
Finlay MacLeod. Walking out with your sister, isn't he?
We're up to Yarmouth for some bricks.
Right, I'm looking for a couple of strong lads for track laying. 4 bob a day.
4 bob a day.
That'll be right hard graft.
Do you know if Perseverance is going to Yarmouth, Jack?
Reckon so.
And the yard's doing the loading?
That's the word.
Reckon they'll manage without me then?
Like as not they will.
Right.
Yes, lad?
You were asking about track laying.
Right, I was looking for a couple of strong lads. You know any?
I do, but they cost 6 bob a day.
Right, well then, see what you can do.
Hold you hard. Where are you off to, Albie?
Track laying, that. It's just a few days. Have a bob or two for you. I know we need it.
All right, enough. I'll square it with your ma.
See you in a few days.
Good lad.
Thanks, Dad.
Bless me. Track lad. Now up. It's one less mouth to feed. Maggie, Jenny said you need to see me.
At least 5 loads of bricks at Burney. Need to be taken to Yarmouth. The tide turns Saturday. Got old Jack and Albion, and I need Perseverance and all.
I'm spoken for till Friday at Loudon.
Not anymore, Toby.
Afraid not, Maggie.
I told the brickyard they'll be moved, Toby.
I've got to do the Loudon job. That's all there is to it.
You know there's a lot more to it than that. Hey, Lucky.
Aye, a lot more.
And what about the money? Jenny said you didn't pay her for the coal.
Oh, I'm a little bit short at the moment, Toby. If those bricks get to Yarmouth Quay, the tide turns Saturday, there'll be a little bonus in it.
And what about...
Lucky, fetch me a gin. You know I can call in your little debt any time I like, Toby Stannard. Any time. And there's more than one way of paying him. So what's it going to be?
Don't.
Don't? Don't? I'll do anything I like. Jenny all right, is she?
All right. All right. I suppose I can get Perseverance to Burnley after Loudon. Be there dusk on Friday.
I don't care how you do it, Toby. I just need those bricks on Yarmouth Quay for the tide turn Saturday. I think we're done here.
Stan, you right there, boy?
All right, Jack.
Going up to Yarmouth. Nice little job, that.
Yeah, looks like it. Got to go Loudon first, though. Got a load of timber for Jenkins.
Well, don't leave it too late, boy. There's a big old nor'easter coming in.
Oh, I know. That'll be all right. Best get on.
See you at Yarmouth then, Stan.
Well, I thought I saw Tenacity and Joan moored up out there. What are you lot doing in here?
I'll tell you what we're doing in here, young Vic. We're snugging down tight for this here blow what's coming through.
Well, I thought you were moving bricks and all.
Moved them.
What?
That's right, gal. Got 'em up there about 4 hours ago and loaded straight onto the coaster and caught the last of the flood back here.
We're only just been loaded now.
Well, I wouldn't be crossing Braden tonight.
That looks nasty out there.
We've got to get them there for the tide tomorrow, so we'll have to.
Well, you go careful out there, gal. You'll have plenty of time for me a fair old beat. And a rough one and all. Wind again tide.
Let's have a war now then.
Oh, that's stupid.
Anyway, Jack, I was chatting to Mrs. Bob the other day, and she was telling me some stories about you and my grandpa smuggling in the earlies.
She talked too much, does Mrs. Bob?
Well, did you with Grandpa Tom Bell?
Happened.
Well,
It were a long time ago, though.
when?
Must have been year 9 or 10. We were short of work. I didn't have my wherry then. And Tom had old Bella. On her last legs she were. Tiny. Only 40 foot. Used to be able to get her up to Horsey, Newcut, Dillham, everywhere.
Well,
We only done it the once, mind. Some Dutch bloke Tom met at the Nelson Head. Had a load of brandy landed at Cart Gap, sat in the cellar. 40 kegs. Said he needed them brought into Norwich. Offered him 10 guineas. 10 guineas! Plus me. That was a lot of money in them days.
and?
Well, Tom asked me to crew him. Didn't tell me much about the cargo at first. I was a bit suspicious. What with him offering me so much money?
And?
Well, we set off about 1 in the morning. Hardly a breath of air. Just had the tide down to Potter, so I was squanting. Blast me, that were a push.
I bet.
Anyways, we get to Potter, and on the bridge is a couple of excisemen.
Loss.
They called for us to stop, but just as the tide was coming up nice, and we were doing 3 knots, so we just went through, put up the mast, and just then it came on to blow perfect.
What did the excise do?
They had a couple of ponies, so they tried to follow us, but they were on the north bank, so they had to go round to Ludham.
So what happened?
But we took right for it. If we'd have been caught, they'd have taken the wherry, put us in jail. We'd have lost everything.
So what did you do?
We sailed as hard as we could down to Thurmouth, and then we went on to South Oby Dyke.
South Oby Dyke? That's not even half a fathom.
Now that's where you're wrong, young Victoria. That's only shallow at the bar. You push through that and she deepens away. Up at the far end, that dyke's a good fathom.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You may be a smart girl, but you still got plenty to learn, gal.
Yep.
Anyways, we pushed through the bar, gone up to the end, and sank her.
Sank her?
Yeah, that was Tom's idea. Said he heard the trick from an old killman back in the 80s. We left the brandy kegs on board, but wrapped everything else up in the sail, and tucked it away ashore, nice and cosy. Took out the drain bombs, lowered the mast, and sank her.
Bless me.
We left her there for a couple of weeks until all the hoo-ha had died down. Then we went and raised her and sailed into Norwich like the innocent lamb, and everything was hunky-dory, as they say.
That's my grandpa.
Right enough.
Vic, come on, gal, we gotta get going.
Coming, Dad.
You take care there, Stan.
Oh, don't you worry about me, old Jack. Just make sure you don't drink away your bonus money.
I'll get you gone, Toby Stannard.
Where you been, gal? You'll have to leave now if you're going to beat this storm.
Just chatting to old Jack, who's already back from Yarmo. Plus me, Dad, she's low.
Oh, that's more than I was expecting. Last load. The guy just bunged it all on top. There's nothing we can do about it now.
Stand by the line so you get that second reef in.
Yeah?
Take on bow. Main sheet in. And let go aft. Right. We'll stay on this tack and then bear away. That's got to be a wet one. Right. She'll be hard at home on open water. Right. Hold fast.